Okay, best friends, are you ready? This is how to test if he's the right guy for you. Now, to some, this might seem petty. I don't care. This is going to prevent you from wasting your time, and it's going to expose him for the fake ass that he is, or it's going to expose the real in him. So the first test, listen up, ladies. I got to take a little sip. The first test is the pregnancy test. You're probably like, sis, oh my God, what do you mean? Let me tell you right now. This is something that I did to my friend, and they end up breaking up. I feel so bad, but oh, whatever. It exposed him. So, when you just start dating a guy, right? Or maybe he could be a man that you was in a relationship with for 2 years. This works too. After you slept with him, let's say you sleep with him for about, I don't know, 3 or 4 times. It can even be the first time, whatever. Just make sure, for it to work, you obviously have to sleep together, right? I want you to either call him or text him. I prefer to call, because when I told my friend this, I told her to call. I said, you trust that your man is going to do right by you, right? She was like, yeah. I said, so I dare you to call him and tell him that you're pregnant. Woo! I told this girl to call this dude and tell him that you're pregnant. We got a fake pregnancy test online. We sent it to him and everything. And she called him. She didn't send him the picture. First she called him. She said, babe. He was like, hey, what's up, babe? And she was like, I got something to tell you. He was like, what? She was like, I'm pregnant. Immediately, you know what this guy did? He said, what? What do you mean you're pregnant? He was like, yeah, I'm pregnant. He was like, all right. He was like, I'm going to call you back. I can't talk right now. I'm going to call you back. She was like, okay. And she was shocked by him saying that. But whatever. We gave him the benefit of the doubt. 2 minutes later, okay? Not even 2 minutes later. After he hung up the phone, I told her to send him the picture of the fake pregnancy test that she was pregnant. He then took 20 minutes to reply back. And when he finally replied back, you wouldn't believe what he said. He said, hey, I'm not in a space in my life right now to have kids. I hope you're not planning on keeping it. I would not be a good father right now. I have too much to do in my life. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your body, but I'm not ready for a kid. And then I told her to write, well, I was planning on keeping it because I don't believe in abortion. And he told her, if you keep it, we're not going to be together. I'm telling you right now, you're going to do this alone. This is a true story. And mind you, this was just a prank that I just came up with. So I said, oh, hell no. When that happened, that inspired me to do that with the guy that I was with at the time. I did the same thing. I went and I told him, babe, I'm pregnant, whatever. And he was like, what? The same reaction her man gave her is the same reaction he gave me. Except he didn't tell me to have an abortion. He was just like, I'm not really ready, but it's up to you. Like, if you want to have the baby, like, I'll still be there, but I really feel like this is not a good time. And she was crying. She was devastated because she didn't think that his reaction would be like that. This girl been with this guy for 4 years. The way he responded to my friend, you would thought they just started talking. Mind you, he has a really good job. He makes 6 figures a year, okay? 6 figures a year. And she always told me that she was in her dream relationship, but he folded the minute she said, I'm pregnant. Now, and I told her, I was like, I'm so sorry. She was like, no, I needed to see this because what if I really was pregnant? I would be asked out. And the reason why I tell you guys to do this fake pregnancy thing, I know it can be toxic, but I don't care. It's too many single, especially black women, too many single black mothers out there. Okay, I feel like if a woman can't back out of a pregnancy, a man shouldn't either. And I feel like you should not be sleeping with someone that would want no parts with you if you were to find out that you were pregnant. I'm sorry. It's just something about a man that doesn't want kids. You don't want kids, but you always the one initiating sex. And let me just say, you could be on birth control, you could wear condoms, and that doesn't really work, okay? This is how you figure I was here. My mom said that they use protection, and I'm here, okay? And I'm here. And I wasn't raised with my father. My father came back in my life at 21. I love my father, but where were you? You was ghost. Where were you? I needed you. I needed guidance. That's why I'm up here doing girl talks, okay, crying about my exes, because I feel like my dad should have been in the home to tell me and school me about these dudes. I had to learn about men on my own through trial and error and experiences that I don't want to feel again. It made me stronger and wiser so I can help you guys out, but my father wasn't in my life. So I'm telling you right now, this might be petty to some, but it's going to save you heartbreak. It's going to save you from being a single parent. And it's going to show you who the hell this man is. Now, comment below if you agree with me with that. Try it and let's see what kind of dude you with. Okay? Now, if he tells you, oh my God, you're pregnant, babe. All right, well, I mean, I'm not ready, but like, listen, we're gonna get ready. You know, I love you and you're not going to be alone. That's how you know. That's how you know you got to keep her. But 99% of the time, that's not even going to be the reaction. That's the sad truth about that. Let's move on to test number 2, okay? This is how you test to see if a guy's really full of it or not, because they pretend very well. So the next test is the protector test. Sis, what do you mean protector test? Now, I don't know about you ladies, but in order for me to fully submit to a man and take him serious, he has to do two things. That's protect and provide, right? It's very important that when you're with your man, you feel safe, you feel protected at all times. Because if you're with your man and you don't feel safe with him, that's a red flag. You shouldn't be with a man that you don't feel safe with. Which brings me to this other test that I came up with. Well, this is actually something my sister came up with. It was April Fool's, right? It was April Fool's. Matter of fact, was it the day before April Fool's or it was on the actual day? I'm not sure if it was on the actual day or the day before, but my sister put in a group chat. She was like, hey, you guys, I saw something on Facebook. You should try it with your man. We should try it with our man. And the prank was to text or call your man and tell your man that, hey, babe, somebody just slapped my ass at the supermarket. Come quick. That was the prank, right? And to see what kind of man we have. So my sisters did it, and then they sent me a screenshot of their reaction. One of my sisters, he left work, and he was like, what's going on? And she had to quickly tell him, no, it's a prank. But he understood the assignment. He was not playing about her. My other sister, same thing. He was like, where, who, what? Let me tell y'all what my trifling man did. If I'm doing this because I'm hot, I don't know, menopause, I'm too young for that. Because why am I sweating? Like, come on. I was with this dude for 3 months, right? Mind you, he's tall. Like, he's like 6'5", right? He's tall. And mind you, this prank worked perfectly for me because the day before I told him that I was going to go to the market the next day to get stuff because I ran out of food. So it was a perfect prank for me. It was really believable because I was telling him that I was supposed to go to the market. So I text him. I'm like, babe, guess what? He's like, what? I said, I'm in the supermarket right now, and some dude just slapped the hell out of my ass. Like, I'm so upset. You know, can you come here? Like, I'm really upset. Like, you need to tell this dude off. You know what he said? You know what this man said? He texted me, and I was so embarrassed to show my sisters, but I had to tell them. He texted me, why did you leave the house? You guys, I cannot make this up. He said, why did you leave the house? Why did you leave the house? I was too stunned to speak. I sent that to my sisters, and it was like, what? Like, everybody was just like speechless. So then I went in on him. I'm like, what do you mean I shouldn't have left the house? I didn't expect nobody to slap my ass. I'm just minding my business. It doesn't matter if I left the house or not. I need you to come here. Mind you, he was 5 minutes away from the market that I was at, and he worked remotely, right? He was like, I can't leave work right now. Nigga, you at home? You at home. He was at home, and his work didn't even start yet. It didn't even start yet. It was early in the morning. He had to sign in and log in at like 12. It was like 10 o'clock. So he had ample time. So not only did you tell me I should have stayed home, you know, which really rubbed me the wrong way, but you didn't even come to my defense. You was 5 minutes away. And then I left him on scene. And when I left him on scene, he didn't even reach out to me. Like, you know what, babe, I'm sorry, I'm coming. Nothing. It's like he totally didn't care about my well-being. And we broke up like 2 or 3 weeks after that because even though it was a prank, this is something that his ass would have really have done. Now, what if I was in that situation? What if I needed him? Matter of fact, y'all see how I be dressing? What if we leave in a club and some guy try to slap my ass in front of him? What would he have done? Nothing? See, that's that light-skinnedness, okay? My dark-skinned boyfriends never did that. They was always with the shits, period, okay? I'm really trying not to make this a light-skinned thing with light-skinned dudes, but come on now. I couldn't believe it. Like, and it just made me miss my ex because my ex was not with it. Like, what? He would drop anybody for me. And immediately I was just turned off because I'm attracted to real men, alpha, big eggplant energy, okay? Part of big eggplant energy is making your girl feel safe and protected. And he did not make me feel that. He even said, honestly, if I was in a fight, that person probably would get the best of me because I'm not even in the best shape right now. He told me that a separate time, and I should have put 2 and 2 together. This man is not a fighter. This man ain't no protector. He's not even a goddamn provider. This man, you probably like, girl, how did you end up with him? I'm telling you, in the beginning, these men don't show these signs. That's why it's very important. Now you have to test these dudes out because a man can pretend to be anything he wants. That's what's so scary about it. And some women don't even figure this out until years later. So I'm the type of person, whether it's petty or not, toxic or not, or what's that word, immature or not, I'd rather put men through these 3 tests so at least I know I'm with somebody solid. It just makes me sick to my stomach knowing that I slept with someone that failed the test that I said to you guys in this video. Let's move on to the last and final test, all right? How to know if he's the right one for you. Okay. So this I call the Stingy Test. The Stingy Test. Now, as I said before, in order for a woman to be, well, I don't want to say a woman, for me, in order for me to submit to a man, he has to protect and provide, right? Provide is very important for me. I want a man to be able to hold his own without my money. I got my money, but do you have yours? Because a man that don't have his, when you have yours, is going to ask you for yours. And he's going to be a deadbeat. Sooner or later, it's going to get to the point where he's going to want to live with you. You're going to turn into his mother. He's going to want to live with you. He's going to ask for money. I don't like that. I don't like stingy men. I don't like men that got money and they cheap. I just don't like it. For me, I just feel like every woman deserves princess treatment. Every woman deserves to be spoiled. Everything. So the first test is, you want to go to the mall with your man, right? Go to the mall. Be like, babe, I need to get something from the mall. Go to Zara, Forever 21, wherever those stores is. Pick up like 2 or 3 things. Just 2 or 3 things, right? It don't even have to be expensive. Matter of fact, make sure it's not that expensive so he don't have an excuse why he don't got it. When you get to the cash register, if he lets you take out your money and pay, and the shirt that you got, like I said, make sure it's cheap, and the stuff that you got like adds up to like $30 or $40, that's not the man for you. Unless you don't have a problem paying for your own stuff. Me, I have no problem paying for my own stuff. Like, hello, like everything I own, I buy. If it's jewelry, if it's trips, first class trips. Listen, I spoil myself. I take very good will of myself. But it's something about a man that can see, like, lets you spend your own money, or never ever takes you shopping, never offers it. And if lets you ask for money to go shopping, they're like, why? They ask you a whole bunch of questions before they give you the money. And then they give you the money and they're like, here's $100, but don't ask you for nothing else. Come on now. Excuse me? No. I hate men like this, because you know why? If we have kids, right? You're going to do that to my daughter? So my daughters is going to grow up and think that it's okay to get the bare minimum from men because their father is cheap and stingy with them, so it's okay? Oh, I'll be damned. No. Your boyfriend should not be your bank account. That's not what I'm saying. He should not be your bank account. As a woman, you should have your own. But it also feels good. Me, I love princess treatment. I love to live in my feminine energy. If I have to split bills with you, right? Or let's say that's another test. If you squash the shopping, if you don't want to do the shopping thing, go out to eat with him the very first time. Go out to eat with him. Don't OD on the bill, but just order regular. Just order regular stuff, right? When the bill comes and he hesitates to pick it up, or he looks at you first before he picks it up, or he even mentions, hey, so you want to go half and half? That's not the man for you. But that's not the man for you if you're the type of woman that likes a provider, someone that is okay with paying for everything. Like me, I like a man that's going to pay for everything. And once in a while, I'll treat my man. When it's your birthday, I don't mind. I could spend over $10,000 on my man. Like, I take care of my man. But I feel like as a woman, you should not be touching no bills. You shouldn't even know how much a bill costs. Your man's just supposed to get you. Now, a lot of people's going to fight me like this because people might argue we live in a different age where everything is expensive. I get it. This is why I always stress a lot. If you want a specific type of person, you have to date a little higher up. Maybe a man with a normal job is not for you. I don't know. I'm an entrepreneur. I got my own money. So I want somebody that's also an entrepreneur. He got his own money or something along the lines of that. So it won't look like I'm doing too much. To that average guy, yeah, it's going to seem like I'm doing too much. But I don't care. I deserve it. You know, I go out and I spend $1,500 before out to eat one time just to celebrate my friend. You know what I'm saying? I gave a friend $700 one time as a birthday gift. Like, I'm the type of person, I take care of you. So I just want to get taken care of too. And if you can't do it, it's fine. We could just be friends, gang. We could just be friends. But that stinginess, that cheapness, don't let it rock. I remember one time I let this guy that I really, really liked, it was his birthday. I spent money for him on his birthday. My birthday was a week after. He was a Cancer like me. And you know what this guy did? Whew. It's making me upset all over again. I invited him out for my birthday. This is his first time meeting my family. He pulls me outside. I'm thinking that he's going to surprise me with a gift. He pulled me outside to tell me that he does not have the money to pay for my dinner. And he barely has it for himself. Mind you, he had just got paid. So I said, why would you tell me this right now? What if I didn't have money on me? This is why I always stress to you ladies to always have your money. So a broke thing like that happened to you, you covered. Luckily, my sisters, they already said that they was going to pay for me. I didn't even have to pay. But the fact that he took me outside to tell me that, and then he was ordering like broccoli and macaroni on the side, it was just really embarrassing. Like, I'm the type of person, if you don't got it, let me know beforehand. Because I'd rather just... You know, because you're in front of my family, that really looks bad. Like, I'd rather just have given him the money to save face in front of my family. I probably would have gave him like $50, whatever, like here. Like, because you ordering a side and stuff, and they putting two and two together, like, what's going on? Because I'm an example to y'all. I'm an example to my siblings. I have to practice what I preach. I can't say that a man should give you princess treatment and don't settle for less when I bring somebody to the table that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't got it like that, because it makes me look like, girl, how you talking about us? And look who you with, you know? And I just felt like, and ever since that point, every time we would go out, whether it's to the movies or something, he will always have a problem paying. I was like, well, I want to get a salad from this place. I got a salad and a drink. And he was like, why didn't you get a drink? I thought you were just getting a salad. Like, I hate cheap men. And you think I'm going to sleep with you? You're out of your effing mind. You better go to your ex. You better go back to your ex, because this one is not the one, you know? And yeah, I was so turned off by that. I stopped talking to him and everything. Yeah, but he loved me a lot. He loved me. But when you get older, you realize love is not enough. All I saw is like, damn, if I was to get pregnant with this guy and have his kid, I would have a miserable life. Like, he would literally be like everybody hates Chris' dad. And I just hate a penny pincher. You know, I get it. I respect it if you don't have money like that, but I just can't be with you because I'm in a certain different level in my life. Maybe if I was on the same level, like if I wasn't getting it like that, maybe I could understand, but I can't. I grew up poor. I don't want nobody that's broke, that reminds me of the struggle. You know, as Black women, why do we have to always struggle with these dudes? Why can't I already have you established? The same way when you met me, I'm already established, you know? And I'm just going to end this video here. That's my girl talk on 3 tests to, you know, how to test a guy to see if he really likes you. If you find this video useful, give it a big, juicy thumbs up. I love you so much, Bella Gang. Until next time, Bella Gang or no gang. Mwah.